Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I am Aaron.
And I am Vince.
And this is the universe's only improv comedy Dragon Ball Watch Along podcast.
And I may interject with two hosts sporting mustaches.
Mm-hmm.
We did it, folks.
We're two mustachioed men.
We're men of the times, Aaron.
This is, of course, performative. Performative as hell.
The last bit of performance that even the video listeners and watchers can't see is that we're both wearing trendy jorts.
Oh, yeah. They're cut. We saw John Cena and we nodded our heads. Yes, yes.
No, I'm unironically saying the jorts are in. I work in the trendiest part of New York a week before Fashion Week. And Aaron, everybody's wearing fucking jorts.
John Cena is one of the biggest names this year.
This is true.
I'm just saying there might be some sort of correlation.
Call Chris Rock. We got a new top 5.
Were they wearing jorts last year in Paris? That's the other question.
Oh, they were protesting last year in gay Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And doing the Olympics.
Yeah. That's true. But yeah, look, this is all an act. I'm looking confused in the Gunpla section of Barnes and Noble. How do you feel about matcha?
It's fun to say hacha matcha or gotcha matcha. Me and matcha, we would, sit next to each other in a shared office seating, but like I'm going for some a little more hardcore when it comes to my caffeine intake.
It is. I think I just don't like a latte, whether it's for realsies milk or a milk substitute.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just too much milk.
Bro, I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
But look, we need to get on to the other part. Look, this podcast is a performance for you all because we're talking about Dragon Ball episode by episode. We do jokes about it. Okay, this was all a bit. We don't really have mustaches.
This is true. God, we have to pull back the veil.
Mm-hmm. Let me rip it off real quick. See, I did it. It was all painless.
Right. Now it's my turn. I'll rip mine off.
Okay.
Oh, I need to oil my upper lip.
little rusties on that bad boy.
My new username, Aaron, is WV40. Yes. All right. Look out for that on PlayStation Network. But before we get into all the Dragon Ball talk, we have to do a little something called Kame House Keeping WV40. It's very good. And that is just some pre-show preamble to get you listeners and us ready for the podcast ahead. And the first part of Kame Housekeeping is the world famous, because we have an international listener base, UN sanction, because we love the Geneva Convention. Oh boy, what a great con.
That shouldn't sound ironic. I do fucking love that.
It was great.
Hate war crimes.
God.
Just to be clear.
Aaron, I'm going to throw in there. I visited The Hague once. Okay. That's where we got this all, everything. So,
but yeah, and then Olympic Committee approved, just because we say so. 1 minute roundup. Windmill sound. I assume.
I didn't think windmills would bring us into such prosperity.
Did you?
No, I doubted you at first, but we're billionaires now. All
That's
from
right.
10 windmills.
10 windmills, $100 million each makes us billionaires, and
Yep.
all this to just churn these big metal or big stone wheels to crush flour. Who'd have thunk?
Wait, what?
What?
I thought these were just tourist attractions. I've been selling tickets like mad. The pre-sales are off the charts.
Dale.
Earnhardt.
Damn it! Okay, so Aaron, we and seed. So we've got two things to work on after this podcast. Dale and Earnhardt, our new comedy duo, and getting WV-40 off the ground.
We are, yeah. A lubricant you can trust. Well, see, it's cross-platform because Dale and Earnhardt promote. That's their 50 style TV commercial break mid variety show.
Oh, absolutely, mid variety hitting when you're like, oh man, another Charmin commercial, and then here come Dale and Earnhardt
barreling down the alley. But that, folks, is the beginning of the 1 minute roundup where Vince and I do a itty bitty improv scene as a part of some sort of committee. And we do it to loosen or tighten our comedy muscles and prepare us for the journey ahead and prepare us for the 1 minute roundup proper. Up, not so fast.
I got a little excited. I'm sorry.
But yeah, it prepares us for the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball thus far. That is all the original Dragon Ball. That is 210 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. That is various movies. It's a lot. And we do it. In case you're a new listener, in case you haven't listened in a while, whatever reason you may need to be filled in onto the backstory of Dragon Ball, it is here for you. Easy, convenient, bite-sized. Just take it once a week.
That's right.
Under a doctor's recommendation. But it's over the counter. Don't worry. So the only thing left to ask is, Vince, are you ready to round up?
Adjusts his tie, clears his throat. Aaron, yes, I am. And here I go. You collect. Hold on.
You'll go soon.
I'll go here. Yes, I am. And here I go. You collect 7 mystical orbs. You get to make a wish. A dragon comes out and says, "Your wish has been granted." Goku is the little monkey boy. He's the star of our show. He goes on lots of adventures using karate to make friends and enemies and friends into enemies. He fights in 3 Tenkaichi tournaments, wins 1, then has to go to space. Comes back because they're bad guys. They killed all his friends, and he's in the other world because friends die, but you have to get Dragon Balls to bring him back, and he has to go to Namek, get the Dragon Balls, fights Frieza, the baddest dude in the universe, along with the Ginyu Force, who one of them got turned into a frog. He's a purple guy. That's pretty weird. Then Goku comes back like a number of years later to find that the baddest dude in the universe is back. He's a robot, and he has been killed by some dude in the future that's also a Super Saiyan. Turns out that Super Saiyan is Vegeta's son, and he tells everybody that the androids are coming. They got to stop big bad android named Cell that Gohan defeats. After Gohan defeats that big bad guy, then Goku comes back for another World Martial Arts tournament, and Gohan's got a little brother, and please ask your doctor about Kame House Party today.
That was very detailed, I think.
Look, buddy, in my spare time, I do this voiceover stuff, so I've been reading a bunch of ad copy for supers, where it's like,
okay,
copyright, blah 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 blah, and like slamming that in has gotten me. I was All I'll say is this word, bronchiectasis. Okay, that's a real word. You look it up whenever the ad actually comes out. It won't be me though. They never buy me.
Oh, they should.
Unless my name is Al, they're not buying me. Call me A1 because I got the sauce.
Thank you for that. I'm looking forward to hearing your voice telling me about the diarrhea I'll get from an antidepressant in the future. And I'm looking forward to moving on to the next part of Kame housekeeping, which is where we let you know that. Just tell me, just real quick, tell me I'm going to get diarrhea in a fast voice.
Side effects may include diarrhea, and diarrhea.
May. Will. Don't threaten me with a good time. Look, we watched 2 different versions of the episode. I watched the original Japanese language, subtitled in English. Vince watches the English dub, courtesy of Funimation or whatever it was before it did that. And we do this because it is fun to compare and contrast. It's fun to congeal. It's fun to contract. It's fun to cohabitate. All of this is fun. And that's why we do 2 different versions to see what's different, to see what's the same. The first difference is usually the title. So Vince, will you please give us your title for this episode?
All right, here it comes. The English title for episode 211 of Dragon Ball Z. Trunks versus Goten.
Correct. That does happen. My title, surprisingly, is not a spoiler for the end.
Ooh.
It talks about the first part, which he rarely does. Because title for episode 211 of Dragon Ball Z, and the original Japanese roughly translated is, "It's my turn! Goten's anxious first fight."
Ooh. I like that. I like that Goten is the most normal of us. He's got anxieties. He's got fears. He's got hopes and dreams.
This 100% has to be the most people he's ever had on him. And I do like how they treat his first fight in this episode. So let us get into it. Because the episode starts out with some more bullshit kids fighting.
Yes.
But it tips you off to the quality of animation and some of the swings this episode takes that we haven't seen in a couple of episodes. As the announcer simply, hey, here's the scene. The announcer needs to make an announcement. Pretty easy. But then it's just like a camera following him as he pulls his mic out.
Oh yeah,
places it to his mouth. I'm like, oh, we're in for a treat. I think they're gonna go pretty hard on this.
Yeah, they're luxuriating in that shot so much, and I had to write down, Aaron, his setup for Goten's fight because I think the copy is it's very fun. So here it comes. I bet you're ready for your next match. Yeah, baby, it's a dandy. Just, yeah, baby, it's a dandy.
It's a dandy.
I'm like, baby. I got to pull that out next time I'm hosting a show, going into a meeting. Hey, let's take a look at the schedule. Yeah, baby, it's a dandy.
Just, you got to, that's a soundboard that. 100%.
Oh my God. All right. Let me just get this one clean. Can I get this one clean for this is for me? This is for me.
Okay.
Yeah, baby, it's a dandy.
Ooh. World star. That's a producer drop energy on that one.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to be listening to Kendrick and hear, yeah, baby, it's a dandy. That's how you know I was on the track. I produced that shit.
Yeah. If any of you are producers, you feel free to use that
Only for mixtapes.
Yeah, only for mixtapes.
Or I mean, if you want to put it on something else, it's
No. Catch me on
Kame's pretty
Bandcamp, Dat Piff. keep my name out Spotify's mouth.
Speaking of names, we have a new one. Akose, I believe,
Mhm.
is Goten's opponent because that is the dandy match that's coming up. And we see both of them, and at first glance, you're like, wait a minute, didn't Trunks fight a kid who looks exactly the same, just with a palette swap?
Well, don't worry. You're not going crazy because it is. It's Trunks' opponent's younger brother. And so then we get to call back to the last episode where the mom is yelling really hard about her son who couldn't beat a kid half his age. Now the younger brother has to, you would assume, get put in his place by Goten. But it is a nice setup that, like, oh, maybe this won't go so quickly because Goten is a little bit more naive and he's a little nervous. Like he's blushing the entire time.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I know.
We also get another cut to the announcer. Again, every cut to the announcer, he looks great. As he's observing Goten standing at attention ready to fight, he's like, where have I seen? I know. And he says, that's Goku's son, or I'll be a monkey's uncle.
I think they reanimated this. I don't think this is because we see the announcer remembering like Goten versus Jackie Chun. And then they do the Speed Racer, the 2008 movie thing, where you see the ghost of Goku's past.
Oh, yeah.
In alignment with where Goten is now.
It's really cute. And it starts getting your blood pumping for just like the announcer. He's like, finally, some real fighters. I'm going to see a real fight. This is going to be great.
If I can get back into the stands with the I'm assuming she's the Phillies lady that everyone is mad at.
Yeah, that's it. God, my tri-state area keeps taking L's. God damn it.
She's not. Look, I'm sure 99% of Philadelphia people are nice. She's just the she's the exception. Take that, Philly. Pittsburgh, baby.
Hey, Pittsburgh.
Black and yellow, motherfucker.
Black and yellow. They're not they're not yelling at people to get their 50-year-old husband a home run ball. Eat shit, lady.
Yeah. Go to hell. But much like that lady, we see the mom of these two shitty kids. She's like, oh, you know what, my son, his brother, he's gonna show him up. He's gonna be able to do it. Then we hear Chi-Chi yelling from the stands, be sure you go rough on him, to Goten.
Oh, yeah.
Because she doesn't like this lady either. And then the bad mom says, quote, another brat from the vulgar brigade.
The vulgar brigade. I didn't get that one. How dare she?
But Bulma is in rare form this
yes.
episode. She claps back with, quote, oh, and here I was thinking, there goes another idiot-faced hillbilly.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about a time when mullets weren't on trend, folks. Where business in front and party in the back, that had a social connotation to it.
Look, even as a kid who had a rat tail, that's a good insult, Bulma.
It's a good insult. Yeah. Because I would say even during the time when rat tails and mullets were a thing on the fringes of society, I think more people were socially accepting of rat tails
Yeah.
than they were of mullets back in the day. I know it's hard to imagine in the year of 2025, but Joe Dirt didn't do the mullet any favors
No.
when it came out.
And I assume once we had Star Wars Episode 1 and saw what Padawans look like, Rat Tail killed.
Rat Tail dead. Rat Tail so dead.
Much like this other little kid is going to be. Right before.
Say what?
Oh, I was just like, we do the thing where we just kind of go around to everyone. Gohan still stuck in line. One kid is like going up to Trunks, who's very bored. He's like, "Hey, your friend's about to have a match. Don't you want to watch?" And Trunks is like, "I already know what's gonna happen."
And then the
That's a
kids are
bad
like,
Trunks.
it's interesting that like there are presumably those kids haven't fought yet, or they already did fight, but they're still just like sparring in the back. And they do a lot of weird accent work in mine. So Ikosa is even deeper Southern than his brother. And like the mom is not Southern. Like the mom is just loud and obnoxious. But he's like, you scared, little boy? That's Ikosa's voice.
They're like, "We got to make Bulma's insole have more weight."
Kind of. And then the other kids that are talking to Trunks, one of them is like, "Don't you want to see your friend?" Like, really? Like, get that kid a septum surgery ASAP. "Don't you want to see your friend?" And then when Trunks replies, he goes, "Hey guys, he says this fight's already over. Let's go watch."
I have to sleep on my thigh or I'll suffocate.
My grandpa calls me Little Daffy.
Suffering succotash. This kid's good. Hope I don't have to face him. Oh, no. Now I'm just doing Leno.
Oh, hey, Leno. Hey, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, my man, can you speak about these junior tournament fighters?
Let's see. You got kids fighting and crying, flapping, clapping. One kid fell down a hill, and I really felt, and I empathized with that.
Oh, Jay, you crazy.
But none of them have classic costs.
You're right about that, Mr. Leno.
But it sounds like there's going to be a classic ass beating.
Jay, watch it. This is a family show.
I can say ass and damn.
All right, Jay. Whoa, you're the man.
I just can't combine them. Then it becomes a super sway.
That's why you're the king, Jay. That's why you're the king. All right, live studio audience, we'll be right back with the word from these sponsors.
WV-40. Lube you can trust.
The lube you can trust.
Sorry, lubricant.
It's written like that in the ad.
Please don't use it on your hog. Unless your hog is your bike. Not for all hogs, I guess it would be the tagline.
Oh, yes. Oh, we steal the colorway and then on the can, in quotes, not for all hogs.
This might.
Oh, Spencer's, let's work together, baby.
Put it next to the toys.
Spencer's, oh baby, this is a dandy. Aaron, we never title these episodes, but I think if we had to title this episode, it'd be "Oh baby, it's a dandy."
Yes. When we eventually just do our fuck around podcast, we'll have titles for episodes. Look, everyone knows you need a third for a fuck around podcast.
This is true.
So we're not auditioning anyone, by the way.
Thank you for closing the door.
Yeah, it's like, no, this is not an open invitation. This is not an open podcast. Okay, there's a fight.
Finally, there's a fight. And you hinted at this. The announcers The bespoke, nasty looking animation hinted at this. And we get it in full force when Ikosa throws his first punch.
Mm-hmm.
And Goten stops it with just a finger. Ikosa follows up with like a knee Muay Thai style to the side, and then Goten just gently blocks it, turning into a flurry of blows, and Goten is not phased, not moving, blank stare, and just kind of says, "Are you really, is this it?
Yeah.
When are you going to really start fighting? Come on. What are you doing?" And then eventually gets tired and just boom.
Yeah.
Cartoon punch knocks him out cold.
Bows as Ikose hits the floor. Goku, watching in the stands, says, "Hey, he did it." And then Krillin, the audience, being us in this moment, is like, "Of course he did." Krillin really wants to see some kids beat the shit out of each other.
Krillin wants blood. He's so upset that these kids suck at fighting so bad. Krillin is a total boomer and like, back in my day, I died after a tournament.
Mm-hmm. Back on Planet Vegeta, named after me, when we had the kids tournaments, there was some. We were digging graves between matches. I tried to be the least amount of horrible.
All right, you two. There are families here. Knock it off.
Yeah, those families should mourn their loss. Also, just get Dragon Balls. Who cares if you die? That's right, Shorty. That's why Trunks should kill Goten.
Hey, Vegeta, calm down. I'd hate to have to wish you back to life.
You wish you could wish me back to life. Also, who's dead and who's not? Kakarot.
Well, Vegeta, I don't see a halo anywhere. Eventually, 18 ends this scene by slapping all of them. Like one of those quick, like, slap, 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 slap.
Yeah. She's the walk on.
Yeah, she's the walk on. It ends the scene.
Walk on black. Yeah.
Walk on blackout.
It's the type of walk on where you're like, oh, no one like this.
Oh, this 6:30 p.m. improv show is not working.
So Goten wins. Bulma continues to tease the bad mom, and the bad mom. I'm sure we got her name, but she is bad and she is a mom. She says, "I can't take this anymore." Goes over to lunge at Bulma. Chi-Chi comes in with her own one punch. Knocks her out and says, "Well, good. Things should be quiet from now on."
Ooh, that's a good one. That is good. That is a respectable parent from a private school decking somebody. What I get is Chi-Chi saying, "Who do you think taught him?" And then sitting back down. I was like, "Oh,
That's
girl,
better,
girl."
Yeah, I love. Here's the thing. I think we're learning about. We've know internally about Chi-Chi, but it's coming to light. She nasty. She wants to pretend like, yes, I want my son to be a scholar. Oh, I'm Ox King. I'm a princess. I want everything to be nice. I want a normal family. No, you don't. You want to become a Goku.
Absolutely not.
You're putting on airs.
She got Saiyan fever and she knows it. She's just as hot for fighting as her husband. She didn't think this was going to be her life, but when Goten showed up, she was like, "Oh, he's not around. I got to train him up." And she did a great job.
Cuz like I do think in her mind she's like, Gohan's a little wuss.
Mhm.
All he does is study for some reason. I don't know where he got that. I got to train Goten to be tough.
And tough he is because after Goten's first match, we then get a montage of Goten running through his opponents.
Very good.
Yeah. I think the one highlight of Goten's montage is the big kid. Goten flicks him out of the ring, like literally flicks him out of the ring, and that was chef's kiss. Trunks highlight from his montage. He fights me. He fights like the anime version of Kevin Durant as a boxer. Like just the lankiest dude with like the biggest, longest arms, dark skin, unfortunate lips, afro. He walks over Trunks.
He's not, he's just kind of a spider.
Yeah.
But yeah, this kid had like only his legs and arms grew a month before the tournament. And he's like, I don't know how to work this thing.
And then Trunks donkey kicks him in the stomach and wins that match. Now we see the brackets come together, the lines meet, and up next is the finals of the Junior Martial Arts Tournament. But you gotta wait for a commercial.
Four, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Andrew, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Marn. So I'm playing through an alternate reality game, and there's a number station puzzle that we just can't solve.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I tried everything else, and I figured that the best way to solve it would be to get into its head and think like a number station. I've been saying numbers into microphones for hours.
Okay, well, I think I have a better idea.
What's that?
You could just listen to the Argonauts podcast. Every 2 weeks, I could let you know the ins and outs of old args and give you a deep dive on how they were created.
Do you think we could have a nuanced discussion about game making philosophy and how cultures around games have changed as well?
Yeah, and you can definitely continue to fail to solve old args along the way.
Well, it sure would be cool if that was a podcast you could find among with a bunch of other great shows over on the Moonshot Network.
You know, it sure would.
Well, cool. Thanks for the invite. Anyways, I'm going to get back to this, though. 23, 19.
Okay.
Thank you, WV40, for sponsoring us. Hey, it's lubricant. You know what really
How
grinds
dare
my
you
gear?
make me bust up when we come back from a break? We have to talk about stuff like the punching machine.
They've been trying to work on it all day, all through the junior tournament. They finally get it fixed. So Gohan is like, "Oh, I'll just skip in line because I'm in a hurry to see my brother fight." And everyone's like, "No cuts," and they push him back. Even Videl is like, "Hey, we're in a hurry." I thought that would do it.
I thought that would do it too.
But no, I appreciate the attendant saying no, rules is rules. But also, again, Gohan demonstrating how bad he is at communicating because he's just like, I'm in a hurry. Gohan, if you said, hey, my little brother is in the finals of the junior division, can I please go so I can go watch him? Everyone there, I don't know. They're all hot. It's a bunch of fighters, so. But I assume everyone there would be like, yeah, man, of course. That's awesome.
Aaron, I can speak directly to that line read in my version because he gets that out and they still say no.
Wow.
He's like, my brother's fighting in the championships. Too bad. And there's also, again, they're going nuts with accents in the dub because as Gohan cuts in line, you hear Arnold Schwarzenegger say, no cutting in line.
Hey, Gohan, you gotta get back in line. You gotta wait for everyone else.
Yes, tell him, Sly. Tell him if he wants to fight me, he better get back in line.
Look, I'm gonna punch the hell out of that machine. I'm gonna get over 100. You want it? I don't know.
Yes,
You got
he will get over a certain number, and then I'll get over by like 2 or 3.
That's pretty reasonable, actually.
Oh, is it maybe 4 or 5?
Now you're gone too far, okay? We're doing a little friendly banter over here. You're taking it too far, buddy.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see you do something about it. What are you gonna do? Punch me?
Look, I am Mayor of Easton, so.
Wait, I thought you were the Tulsa King.
Oh shit! I'm thinking of Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye himself.
See, I was the governor, and I didn't smoke as much weed as you do, Mr. Tulsa King.
Look, in Pumpin' Iron, the documentary about you smoking weed all the time, Arnold.
Different time. It wasn't black and white.
and see. There are too many shows that are title of a person would have with town name.
Town name, yeah.
Yeah. Roll plus town. Show.
Roll plus town is the new. It's like supplanting the CSI variants, like those we've through Operation Warp Speed. We controlled the CSI variants, and now it's name and status.
Because there's Mayor of Easton and Mayor of Kingstown.
Yep.
And those are 2 shows made in 2 different fucking parts of the world. And I would say polar opposites protagonists.
Yes.
How dare they do this to us?
Mm-hmm. And I only wish Mayor could catch up to that Phillies mom.
Yeah, Philly Mom is the new one. It's a thriller.
Philly Mom, the thriller.
She's solving baseball crimes.
Oh, they get her like trapped, but it's at Citizens Bank Park.
I would love M. Night, you're a Philly man. You gotta do Philly Mom Trapped.
Ooh, yes. M. Night, this is for free. We'll do this one for free, baby.
I will. I know you're a writer director, but we can at least do the outline for you.
I will happily do the outline. M. Night, just give us the green light.
Look, Josh Hartnett going against this horrible lady.
No, but here's the stunt casting, right? You bring Josh Hartnett back. This time he's working for the police. And who's the psycho that they're trying to catch? Allison Brie.
Ooh, that would be good.
We know where she's going to be because she needs to catch a home run ball in every city to give back to her kid before she kills the big slugger on every MLB team.
This is perfect. Josh Hartnett's like, if I was her, I maybe something with concessions. Everyone, go.
go. We have to have a celebrity tie-in, right? We need an artist who's going to sing the national anthem and help set everything up.
Yeah. Some a Kid Cudi, if you will.
Yes, we get Kid Cudi.
Did you not know he was entrapped?
Wait, what? He's entrapped?
Kid Cudi has like 2 scenes in Trap, and all he does is call Josh Hartnett a zaddy.
Oh man, what a life Kid Cudi has led.
So bring him back. It's Kid Cudi.
I'm beside myself because I did not know Kid Cudi was entrapped. I didn't know.
I'm sure. No, it's look.
For everybody watching, like I'm head in hand, like I can't.
Look, I'm accessing the recesses of my mind.
This is true.
Nothing else.
You guys don't really get to see Aaron in his mind palace. We keep that kind of private.
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
Dang.
Kid
Okay.
Cudi isn't trash.
Let me we're gonna button this up with our Trapped Citizens Bank Park edition, because Kid Cudi is rapping the national anthem under the pseudonym, or under, like, in this world, his rap persona is Large Mini Cooper, to go with Midsize Sedan from they're on the same label, and that's why they're able to get it's M. Night. We're bringing it all together.
His career took off after the mysterious disappearance of Midsize Sedan at some beach. That makes you the Shyamaverse. But yes, we cut to Mr. Satan, sleeping and drooling. Someone gently goes to wake him up, tell him to put his shoes on. They're like, "Oh, were you resting?" And he's like, no way. I was unifying myself mentally before the match."
Unifying mentally. I do like that as a concept. I like better my version of Satan, where he's like, "Oh, you thought I was asleep? I was just meditating. I actually could feel you coming down the hallway. I knew you were here the whole time."
I wasn't dreaming about pizza. Oh, wink.
A wink.
Sir, you said wink out loud.
I just winked so hard. Being the champ, you could hear it.
That's true. That's true. You do say breathe, breathe sometimes.
And when I'm at rest, I say pump, 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 pump.
For your heart, of course. Anyway, it's the junior tournament. It's the finals, and it's supposed to be a good match. Would you like to watch them?
Well, I guess so. I am going to have an exhibition match with one of the winners after all.
Also, while I know they mentioned it before, but that is a wild prize. Your reward is getting your ass beat by an adult.
Like, I'm thinking about this because I think recently wasn't the Little League World Series happening? And could you imagine if the winning team in the Little League World Series had to play the Dodgers? Just 3 innings, live pitch against the fucking Dodgers. Yeah. Kiddo, you got to hit a 95 mile per hour fastball from Shohei Ohtani, a 6'3" Japanese unit.
We switched to like a full-size stadium. Half the kids are just looking at, no, not Dodger, Miss Met. Somehow she's there.
Well, here's the thing with MLB mascots, Aaron. They tour. They tour. They go all over the place. Miss Met throwing that thing everywhere.
Philly fanatic. He's just getting in kids' faces. Gritty's there somehow.
Gritty's got a pie. It's going in your eye. We all know this.
Gritty is the type of fella to hit you with a pie and say zoinks.
Runs back to Broad Street. That's it. Too many Philly specifics. We got to keep it moving.
Satan, he sees something recognizable in a young Goten, but can't quite put his finger on it. But too bad, because they start fighting and it's good. This is a good ass fight. Oh my God. They almost immediately go into the air.
Yes. And it is, I feel like the audience are in the announcer's kind of perspective at this point, because he's been waiting decades now for martial arts to get back to when Goku was a kid. And this is the fight he's been dreaming about. And this is the fight that is happening. Spare you a lot of the choreography just to hit you with, in the last 10 episodes, this sequence, this end of the episode, definitely the highest production value. A bunch of lovingly wide shots. You get to see all the techniques that they've learned and are using. It's great. It's really, really fun. And I love the detail of like, it's an almost silent fight from an like audience audio perspective. And every cut that we get to the audience is just more blank stares of these kids floating in midair, trading haymakers, heavy kicks, and elbows and knees to the face. It's great. Sound design's on point.
It is, yeah. A lot of the audience, like you said, is dumbfounded. Someone who's just not eating his popcorn. There's a lady whose ice cream melts and falls on a bald man's head.
In mine, he goes,
hey! Yeah, he's just like, oh, that's cold.
oh.
Is it? I guess it's also, I'm just like, it doesn't have to be a bald man. It could have been a man.
It doesn't
with hair.
have to, but look,
It's
Aaron, I think we've got 2 more years before bald men are not a punchline. I think we got 2 more years.
You mean when I get there?
When
Once
we both
I go
get there.
bald, I just want you to know when I go bald, it's never funny. Bald jokes were never funny. I never laughed at them ever.
Aaron has never said 5 head.
I've never been. Oh, I already got one of those, baby. I've never been to Turkey. And any man who flies to Turkey is great and beautiful. I think we also get a lot of shots in the stands. We have Gohan and Videl pretty early on in the fight. They get back there. They're like, okay, sorry we were late. Krillin teasing his young friend, saying, it's about time you guys got here. We all thought you had gone off on a date.
Oh, he says it outright. Krillin just like does the like, oh, you were with your girlfriend, huh, Gohan? Like projecting much, man. Your lady's right there.
What are you, some kind of loser with a girlfriend in high school? Didn't wait till you were 30?
Oh, Krillin, we love you, but take it easy.
It is uncle privilege.
True.
You get to mess with them a little. You just get a little bit. What else? We see Bulma and Chi-Chi going wild in the stands, and Bulma's just stretching Oolong to his limits.
We're seeing the animation team max out their squish frames on Oolong in this episode, and it's great. And one of my favorite things that we get to see as like Bulma and Chi-Chi mature is like where they used to be like kind of rivals. Now they're just both cheering on their boys in a way that is healthy and terrifying.
And
I gotta say, we've talked about the Bulma looks, and Chi-Chi right now I think is rocking one of her strongest looks with like the purple yellow over with the blue pants, the tight ponytail, and she's just professional. She's ready. She's like, I came here to support my sons to win everything.
Yeah. My husband, he's okay.
Husband, I don't know. He's back. Whoop-de-doo.
Sure. He's not sitting with me. I guess that's fucking fine.
Yeah, he's been dead.
He
claims.
wants to hang out with his friends. His work buddies.
Goku at the Coldplay concert. Sparring with Piccolo. Aaron, I saw another clip of that, and I didn't hear the audio of the Coldplay.
What is the audio?
So the audio, it pans over, and the audio from the stage is one of the performers is like, oh, those people are either like they're madly in love or they're in the middle of an affair. Like they say that as the guy like spins out of frame, and I'm like, wow. Oh, that is so embarrassing. I had previously never had heard that, and then I heard a clip I was like, I never heard the audio. That's great.
Wow. Good. Yeah. You know what, Coldplay? You did one good thing.
Coldplay should perform everywhere.
Coldplay is just a long running like honey trap for cheater for high
Chris Hansen.
grossing
Chris Hansen's in the
cheaters.
back.
Take a seat. Unwrap your arms around her.
Why don't you? Why don't we move you to the pit? Huh? Can we get you to the pit?
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm just like, yeah, if you were with the rabble down in general admission, you wouldn't have this problem now, would
Exactly.
you? It's towards the end of the fight. One of my favorite things is there's a very low angled shot of them fighting backlit against the sun.
Oh
And
yeah.
they get like a big, powerful punch that is brighter than the sun. They fall back down. They both are posed, ready to strike again, and both of them just give a little smile. They love this shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably, I'm assuming their Saiyan spirits have been ignited.
Resonating.
Yeah, this is probably also the hardest they've ever fought thus far.
I think probably against each other. You can assume.
Yeah.
You can assume like as 7 and 8 year olds would, like when they play when it's not serious, they're just like goofing around, trying stuff, playing games. Maybe like I can only imagine what a game of tag is like between Goten and Trunks.
It's rough.
Like they need an entire continent to play tag in. But yeah, this gets my Saiyan blood boiling, and I'm not even a Saiyan. It's great, and like Goku is really into it. Everybody's really into it. Videl is dumbstruck. I think she has an aside to herself. She's like, these two kids are stronger than almost every adult here. I mean, it's only after they land, they strike a pose that like we get another cut to the audience, and there's just like one audience member that's just like shaking and vibrating, and then just goes, "More! We want more!"
He says, "Sugoi." It's like, yes, it is awesome.
Yeah, Sugoi! Ah!
It is. I love this last part of the episode because to me, it is a little bit of magic coming back into the world. This is how it used to be, and it's also the question of like, where are the records of the other Tenkaichi tournaments? Did those get expunged?
That's what we can take before, because that is where the episode ends, and I'm glad that you brought back the magic is coming back to the world in a way. And I wonder if like we ever did deeper research, if like Toriyama maybe had a perspective on that as he was writing this. Because maybe Hercule watched the records or like learned about the first, like the early Tenkaichi tournaments before Goku like took his leave. And maybe that's why he thinks he recognizes Goten so well. And yeah, we do get one shot of Hercule just slack-jawed, eyes open, and I think boogers coming out of his nose because he's not going to survive a one-on-one fight with one of those two kiddos. And the announcer is going nuts at this point. I didn't write down everything that he said, but it had this kind of tone of like, "Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest fight we've ever seen." And everybody's like, yeah.
It's good. It's good. That's a good Dragon Ball.
That's a good Dragon Ball.
But yeah, that is like you said, that's it for the episode. This is just part 1 of Goten and Trunks pitted against each other. I forget who wins.
And I'll never tell.
Thank you. I'll wait until the episode. I think I kind of remember the fight, whoever wins in their fight with Mr. Satan, because I do believe it's like No one's even after. I'll wait.
I mean, you
I
can
won't
throw out
speculate.
your prediction here, and then we can check back in on the next episode to see if you were right.
If I remember it correctly, it was everyone was just laughing because they're like, well, of course this Mr. Satan's going to take it easy on a kid. But also, you just saw the fight that they had. So I don't know if my memory is correct.
Mhm.
We'll find out. But yeah, the magic is back. And that's what we need in this cartoon and in the real world. Have a little magic in to your life by using WV-40 magic lubricant for your magic needs.
And remember our catchphrase, oh, baby, it's a dandy.
This entire episode has been a dandy. Thank you, Vince, for coming along with me as always. And thank you, audience, for coming along with us. I'm going to assume, as always, every listener has been here from the beginning. Why would I think otherwise? But yeah, thank you so much. If you want to get in contact with us, honestly, just go over to kamehouseparty.com. You can check our link tree, all of our social links, our YouTubes, our Twitches,
Yep.
our Patreon.
Yep.
Which reminds me, we do have a new Trace dollar patron, which
Woo!
means we have to shout them out,
Aaron,
or Patreon will. They'll send their people at us.
They'll send the peas after us, the black suited peas. But it's crazy that for $3, everybody gets access to our back catalog of Dragon Ball Diamond Dumps, where we recount the misadventures of the Dragon Ball in their newest adventure.
Yeah.
So check that out. We've got our charity stream where we watched 5 Dragon Ball Z movies.
Did we?
In a movie marathon on Goku Day to raise money for a worthy cause. So you can check that out there, along with like when we went hard on bonus content on the pandemic. We're talking bonus streams. We're talking movie dissections and reviews, Dragon Ball and otherwise. So please check out everything on the Patreon. And let's talk who we got to shout out.
This person is so powerful that they go by one name, and that name is Chris. Chris, thank you. Chris, thank you for being crisp. Thank you for being great in a crisis.
That's right. The CH crisis.
And and thank you so much for being a patron. No, genuinely, thank you for being a patron. You're helping keep these lights on. Riverside is so expensive.
It's so expensive for digital goods. Things are so expensive. Well, hold on. Hey, I heard we got a new patron. It's me, Nappa. Ooh, baby. I just hotboxed Vince's bathroom, and I want to say hi to Chris.
And it's me, Fangs the Vampire.
Thanks. What's
up? What up, fam? You got any more of that sticky icky?
Oh, you know I do. It's all on Vince. Come on, guys.
Vince.
Vince. Wait, no, we're supposed to be chanting Chris.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Chris.
Chris, thanks for being a patron, because it pays to get us high as hell in Vince's bathroom.
I don't know how you both fit in there.
So Vince never touches stuff.
Yeah, he's as straight edge as a razor.
A real CM Punk over here.
You think the creator of WV-40 would be a little looser.
Needs to ad man. Ad thyself. But
Oh, thank you,
thanks for-
Chris.
Thank you, Chris. All right, we're gonna go back because we ain't got nothing to do, baby. Let's go.
Aaron, I hate rainy days at my apartment.
I know. Is that dog president in there?
Oof, pass it.
Well, he doesn't inhale. So.
But thank you to everybody who supports. He doesn't inhale. He's just like, he's in there.
Well, also he's a dog. He can't form suction with his lips.
Oh,
He hates a milkshake.
he hates a milkshake. All right.
Let's go. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you,
we
Chris.
Need to leave.
Thank you to everybody who supports us on Patreon. Thank you to everybody who's engaging with us out there on social media and consuming our content. We really, really, really appreciate it. To the Twitch audience, y'all have been showing up a lot. We really, really dig it. And
We're
don't
gonna beat this
forget,
game one day.
yeah. Well, oh god damn it.
We got like 2 more, I think.
There
best.
can only be 2 more, but you got to check that out every Wednesday on twitch.tv/Kame House Party Onimusha 2KHP Guys Destiny. There you go. There's my super. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Give me your ad copy because I got to wrap this up. So whether you are facing off against your best frenemy, or you're cutting lines and doing lines with the greatest actors in history, you gotta keep fighting.
Kame House Party.